It's no secret that over the past few years, we have experienced substantial delays, unclear and oftentimes conflicting guidance, and overbearing requirements for coal mining states and communities because of this administration's war on fossil fuels. While the BLM has promulgated rule after rule to make it more difficult for energy-producing states to produce affordable, reliable energy, such as coal, the Office of Surface Mining and Reclamation Enforcement has now decided to prioritize the cleanup of abandoned mine lands based off of certain socioeconomic factors. These new priorities ultimately make it more difficult for coal communities in my home state to secure federal funding. Many coal communities are not deemed as so-called environmental justice communities, whatever that means, according to CEQ, and will therefore struggle to meet the outlined requirements when it comes to recovering lands impacted by abandoned mines. Ms. Owens, why is the OSM making it more difficult for communities in my home state of Wyoming to secure funding for AML remediation?
Thank you for the question, Representative Hageman. I don't believe that the Office of Surface Mining is making it more difficult for your state to receive funding.
But you're doing the funding based upon these social justice, certain environmental justice requirements that have essentially excluded the state of Wyoming. Are you aware of that?
I am aware of the requirements. I also would like to point out that those, along with several other of the provisions that are contained in our bill guidance, we are encouraging states to adhere to certain, to take certain
environmental
actions.
Justice requirements?
Yes.
Okay.
We are encouraging them to do so.
Okay. During the previous administration, OSM partnered with BLM and other sister agencies to perform dual NEPA analysis, share data, and better improve the process of getting federal coal permits out the door, which should actually be the mission of your agency. But since 2021, this effort, we are told, is stalled, and what began as an attempt to speed up permitting is now the complete opposite. State agencies and operators alike have communicated to me that OSM is now just a roadblock that single-handedly delays coal mining and thwarts the permitting process. What is OSM doing to become more than just a regulatory roadblock for the coal industry?
Thank you for your question, Representative. What we're doing is we are implementing the requirements of NEPA, which is a requirement for all federal...
NEPA as amended? NEPA as amended earlier this year?
NEPA, whatever the law is on the books, at the time that we take our actions, we implement the law on the books.
Okay, but the NEPA was amended earlier this year. It's on the books now.
Yes.
So are you taking the changes in NEPA, the amendments to NEPA, into consideration when reviewing these permits?
If they have been promulgated, those regulations have been promulgated, yes, we are.
Wow, friends, they are really considering this now. Top officials and lawmakers are suggesting that Social Security benefits be completely eliminated for wealthy Americans. Analysts say this could be a viable option to solve the funding shortfall that Social Security is currently facing. My dear friends, I will be sharing with you how this may also affect low-income households. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Dear friends, I will be announcing several more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. The future of Social Security and finding a way to address the program's potential shortcomings has been a point of contention among politicians for quite some time. And now Republican presidential candidates offer divergent opinions and solutions as to how to keep Social Security funded, with some candidates proposing to eliminate benefits for wealthy Americans. Yet, according to Yahoo News, during the third Republican debate, none of the presidential candidates said they would cut benefits for seniors. It is a position that would alienate older voters who reliably turn up at the polls during election years. Nonetheless, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley and former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie reiterated their view that Social Security benefits should be eliminated for wealthy retirees. It is a move that would mark a major change in a program that was designed to be near universal. Governor Haley said, "We'll keep these programs the same for anyone who's in their 40s, 50s, 60s, or older, period, and will preserve Social Security and Medicare for the next generation. I'll limit benefits for wealthy people." She's also a proponent of raising the retirement age, but only for younger people who are just entering the system. Governor Haley added, "Americans are living 15 years longer than they were in the 1930s. If we don't get out of the 20th century mindset, Social Security and Medicare will not survive the first half of the 21st century." And in a social media post, Governor Haley wrote, "If a politician tells you we don't need to make any changes to Social Security and Medicare, they are lying to you. Those programs start running out of money in less than 10 years. Meanwhile, according to NBC News, Governor Christie also wants to raise the retirement age for workers who are now in their 30s and 40s. And during the debate, he said the ultra-wealthy Americans, such as billionaire Warren Buffett, are wrong to claim Social Security benefits. Governor Christie stated, "I'm the only person on this stage who will be honest about this. Social Security was established as a safety net program to make sure that no one would grow old in this country in poverty. Rich people should not be collecting it. And if we want this program to last, we need to raise the retirement age." As for Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, they said they would not change a program at all. Both have said that their plans are to reduce spending through measures such as cutting federal agencies and staff. Issues around Social Security benefits and the continued funding of the program have been much debated, and several experts have been raising the alarm. So, for instance, a recent report by the Senior Citizens League found that 1/3 of older adults have lost their buying power and would need an extra $516 more per month, $6,200 more in 2023 than they are currently receiving to maintain the same level of buying power as in the year 2000. This is due to the erosion of benefits. In an annual report released this past March, the Board of Trustees of the Federal Old Age and Survivors Insurance and Federal Disability Insurance Trust Funds said that Social Security will be able to pay full benefits until the year 2034, but then will face funding shortfalls if lawmakers do not take action soon. Social Security's combined OA-SDI trust fund reserves will be depleted in 11 years. Then, Social Security could only pay 80% of scheduled benefits using its tax income, even if policymakers took no steps to shore up the program. So, dear friends, what do you think will happen to Social Security in 10 years? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my awesome and amazing dearest friends, thank you very much for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch.